Alright guys, welcome back. We have another question from the first chapter of Mechanics of Materials, and the triangular blocks are glued along each side of the joint, and a C-clamp placed between the two of the blocks that is used to draw the joint tight. And if the glue can withstand the maximum average shear stress of 800 kilopascals, so we have the maximum shear stress, we need to determine the maximum allowable clamping force F. So basically we have to figure out the force or the shearing force that is applying on each of triangular blocks. We can draw the free body diagram for one of them. Maybe we can just pick this one, and if we look at that from this side, we're gonna see the triangle that the force F is applying on that side. Also from the question, I'm just gonna clean here. We have information about the angles. We know this angle is 45 degrees, and on top of that, at the surface that is glued, which is at the bottom, we're gonna have a normal force N and a shear force, we can call it V. So what we have from the question is maximum shearing force, which is basically the V over the area, and we need to figure out these forces before we jump into the maximum shear force, which we know is 800 kilopascal. All right, so we can define our x and y before we start, and obviously we are in equilibrium, and we can use our equilibrium equations. Since we are interested in v, we're just going to go with sum of all forces in x equals 0, and basically this angle here is going to be 45 degrees as well. So we have the f cosine of 45 degrees, and we have v, which is in the opposite direction, and that's pretty much everything. So we know v is f cosine of 45 degrees, and for the area, we basically have the area of the bottom of this triangle, which from the question, if we look at it, we're looking for this surface, which is a rectangle. One side, which is this, is 50 millimeters given in the question, and the other side is 25. So basically our area would be 50 times 25, and that's going to be in millimeter squared, which we know this is 10 to the minus 6 meters squared. So this is going to be 1250, and we can report this as 1.25 times 10 to the minus 3 meter squared. All right, now we are looking for the force F, as the question is asking us. We just have to plug the numbers in here, and in this formula, if we just put our Vf cosine of 45 degrees over the area, which is 1.25 times 10 to the minus 3, and this will be equal to 800 kilo Pascal, and we know Pascal is Newton per meter squared, and we found the area based on meter squared, so that should give us the F in kilonewton. So all we need to do in here is just to cross multiply, so F will be basically the ratio of 800 times 1.25 times 10 to the minus 3, and in the numerator we're gonna have cosine of 45, and that's gonna give the F 1.414 kilo newtons, and the final answer for this question. Hope everything was clear. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.